So for months, all I've been hearing from MAGA are attacks on DEI and how unqualified black and brown folk get jobs that a more qualified white person should have solely because of their skin color. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth even went as far as to fire the nation's most senior military officer, Air Force General C.Q. Brown, a black officer whom Hegseth had criticized in a book for supporting diversity efforts. Now, as a black man, there's one thing I do know. We are not promoted because we're unqualified. We are typically twice as qualified as a non-black person for a position, and this is just to be considered. Now, what's really ironic is that the person hired to make the decisions about who to fire based on their qualifications and competence or lack thereof got his job not because he was qualified or had a long, illustrious career in the military. No, he got his job because of his ass-kissing prowess and fealty to a wannabe dictator, extortionist, rapist, insurrectionist, and chief, Donald J. Trump. Now, this idiot Hegseth has a conversation on a popular consumer app discussing military attack plans with a whole bunch of other quote-unquote qualified people who could only wish they had the qualifications, character, and intelligence of a General C.Q. Brown. These idiots are so dumb that they shared top-secret military attack plans, including the exact time, location, targets, and didn't even know who's in the damn text group. I mean, you can't make this shit up. But what makes their stupidity even more egregious is that these far right-wing MAGA nuts invited a left-wing journalist, editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg of The Atlantic, to join this exclusive group that included Vice President J.D. Vance, you know the guy that accused immigrants of eating dogs, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Donald's little Marco, and Director of the CIA John Ratcliffe, National Security Advisor Michael Walsh, and the Director of National Unintelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Now, these are supposed to be the smartest people in the room. Really? Good fool me. I mean, really. Not one of them said, hey guys, it might not be such a good idea to have a conversation on an app that's available to the general public discussing military attack plans. I mean, really, again, you just can't make this shit up. But here's the ass kicker. When Republican elected officials are asked about this incident, you know what their response is? Oh, they just made a mistake. It's human. Can anyone say Hillary Clinton's emails? It was a national crisis, hearing after hearing. It was worse than Hunter Biden's laptop. Trump tied the 2016 election to Hillary's email server and won. But now all of a sudden, being careless with national security is okay. They just made a mistake. Nothing to see here, folks. The hypocrisy is mind-bending and incredibly dangerous. I mean, incredibly dangerous. Listen, I do know this. Whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent, you all have kids in the military. And these clowns, with their ineptitude and unseriousness about their jobs and responsibilities, are putting your child's life at risk. If this was happening on any other president's watch, heads would roll. There would be an uproar and Republicans would be beside themselves. But what did we get? Oh, it's just a mistake. It's not a big deal. They've learned their lesson. Maybe our bone spur, draft-dodging insurrectionist president and his inept, feckless, imbecile cronies feel that way because their kids' asses are not on the line. Republicans, Democrats, and independent, it's time to stand together. We need to demand congressional hearings and remove those responsible. Heads need to